and privilege for me to welcome you all on behalf of the people and the government of Zuma. Your arrival to our country came at an opportune time and on the back of very important developments in our role in global governance. Earlier this year, we accepted and assumed the chair of the largest coalition of developing countries in the UN, the group of 77, called G77 plus 1. Our government successfully hosted the 25th African Union Summit under the theme, Year of Women Empowerment and Development towards Africa's Agenda 2063. Your Excellencies, we have enormously improved on our provision of health care services, as demonstrated by our country having met the UN's Millennium Development Goal 6 by reducing the spread and infection rate of HIV and AIDS, according to a new report released by the joint United Nations Program on HIV and AIDS. You have arrived in our country in the middle of a lot of work being undertaken to reconstruct and further develop our country, reversing the legacy of apartheid underdevelopment. Since the adoption of the National Infrastructure Plan in 2012, which laid the blueprint for the transformation of our economic landscape, we have embarked on a massive infrastructure rollout drive. We are also determined to see through much needed infrastructure development programs at continental level, which will integrate African economies. We also remain committed to our continental obligations and continental bodies such as SADC and the AU. We also remain committed in calling for the fast tracking of reforms of multilateral bodies such as the UN Security Council and international financial institutions in the form of the World Bank, IMF, and WTO. South Africa is open for business, and we are part of a growing continent. 9 of the world's fastest growing economies are on the continent of Africa. We look forward to ongoing sound economic relations with your respective countries.